everybody, welcome back to my anime react channel, Giz Anime. Today we're going to be watching Demon Slayer Season 2's finale episode. I've heard that this episode is supposed to be a little longer than normal. We'll see when I start watching it. Last episode we pretty much left off with Zenitsu and Inosuke beheading Daki, and then Tengen and Tanjiro managed to behead Gyutaro, but Gyutaro's body had some kind of last-ditch attack in it. I'm not sure. Again, I stated this last episode. Not sure if I said it well enough, though, but I don't know if this is something that Gyutaro had in place if he ever died, or if this is something that Muzan placed inside of Gyutaro and Daki as some kind of failsafe, just in case they were defeated. So if that's the case, though, I'm wondering if all the other uppers have something similar inside of their bodies that, you know, if they die, they explode, killing everybody around them. But yeah, they've been defeated. We have everybody in our party, though, is, well, for the most part, possibly aside from Nezuko, really, really messed up. I'm not sure how we're all going to get out of this safe and sound, because, like, Tengen looks like he's missing an eye along with an arm and probably a whole lot of blood. We have Inosuke, who, even though he moved his heart to the side, has a really deep wound in his body. Tanjiro has that slash across his chest, along with just everything that his breathing techniques have incurred upon his body. Zenitsu was crushed by a building, so he's probably pretty banged up as well, although I guess compared to everybody else, he's probably the best off, and I think either Tengen or Tanjiro are vying for first place in who's the most injured. I kind of expect a little bit of the beginning of this episode to kind of go over Daki and Gyutaro's backstory, because the writer of this series makes it to where you kind of feel for the demon at the end, and I'm pretty sure that Daki and Gyutaro's backstory is going to be incredibly tragic. So with that said, though, let's get on to this episode, see what this finale looks like, and I will see you all there. Alright, everybody, here we go. Moments before they decapitated them. I would like to take note real fast that this episode is not longer, and because I was told it's supposed to have like 45 minutes length, but it doesn't, so that's kind of disappointing. And the thumbnail for the episode looks even more disappointing, because it gives the impression that Tengen does not make it, and for two Hashiras to die back to back like that seems a bit absurd.
No, please don't say that.
His body does look really riddled with that poison, though. His shoulders definitely. Tengen sacrificed himself to save Tanjiro? Is that what happens? Okay, Nezuko.
Hell yeah!
Burning up the last remnants of Gyutaro's attack. Kind of buffering it some so that it doesn't have as big of an impact as it probably would have. Oh, there she is, overlooking her little brother. Her older brother, actually. Yeah, this whole little town is done for. Like, I'd be amazed if many people made it out of this alive. Yeah, it's pretty awful looking. Nezuko could care less probably about the others. Zenitsu, I was about to say Nezuko. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I could have done without saying this, but this is typical of Zenitsu for sure. Who did this to me? I'm pretty sure he did that to himself. So, okay, he got crushed and he broke his legs going all out like that. Wow, Zenitsu can hear Inosuke's heartbeat fading. Okay, he lied too. Apparently that poison had a lot bigger impact on him than he said. Or maybe, I mean, maybe it didn't have the impact it should have, but it still impacted him. Kind of like Tengen, I guess, that they should have been dead way long ago. Like any normal person probably would have been. Can Nezuko burn the poison away? What the world just happened? Because if she burned the poison away, it would have burned his body up some, right? So she's able to heal people with her demon art. It's more than just an attack. Yeah, like I said, I feel like Tengen and Tanjiro are definitely vying for first place and who was the most beat up out of all of the group. But I'm pretty sure Tengen wins by a hair.
Just a little bit.
Is Nezuko going to come try to heal him or at least burn the poison out? If she burns the poison out, I'm sure he'll have a much better chance. But at the same time, it kind of looked like Nezuko did more than just burn the poison away because his whole body looked like it healed some. Oh, that's tragic. Yep. It's way too soon to be cremating him. Okay, maybe she didn't heal the other wounds on Inosuke, but it sure did look like it. But it makes you wonder what the lengths of this ability of hers is now. Like, is she able to, I guess, maybe counteract the attacks of other demons? Yeah, not sure how that really works, but as long as it works, right? Oh, they're definitely beheaded. Did somebody carry them off? What the world is this? Oh, yeah! I forgot. Old lady told him to collect the blood so that she can make a cure for Nezuko, right? I forgot about that in Season 1. And he got the blood of an upper rank, which should probably help a lot. Because apparently, like Daki said, Nezuko is comparable to an upper rank. By those two bottom feeders. Apparently both of you got beheaded. It's amazing though that they don't fade away right away. But she is definitely fading. Their anger or hatred, I guess, or disdain for each other right now is so strong that it's keeping them from disappearing. Or their love. Like this fact that they're actually dying now. And they just don't want to admit it. It's like that sibling rivalry. I bet we're not even related. Her calling him worthless because he didn't win, but she didn't win either is kind of ironic, right? Exactly. She just doesn't want to admit it. That she's not as strong as him. That's sad.
So sad.
Tanjiro gonna talk some sense in him?
Stop talking!
Yeah. Yeah, don't let your last words to your sister be something like, I hate you and I wish you were never born and I never protected you. This is incredible that Tanjiro has this kind of compassion for others that literally don't care about him at all. Like, they could have cared less if they killed him. They would not have said these kind words to him when he was dying. I'm so pissed. Even now, she wants him to do something about what's going on. As she's disappearing into the nothing.
Poof.
Ume was the god-awful name, or Daki was the god-awful name? Okay, so it was referring to Daki. Oh, they were born in the entertainment district.
This isn't right!
That's cruel. Literally zero compassion for your kid. Well, I mean, isn't filthy something you could change to go get some new clothes and take a bath? I mean, how hard is that, right? I don't know. Unless he was riddled with this Umi disease too somehow. And that's what that is. And it's just like what causes him to smell. Only toy was a scythe. That's a bit of a stretch. Something came along and either killed them, but Muzan eventually found them before they were either dead, because I don't know if Muzan can resurrect the dead and turn them into demons. Oh wow, did he do something she didn't want?
Oh, yes.
Oh, she was burned alive. But she's still alive, right? Yeah. Because again, I don't know if Muzan could resurrect her after she was dead to turn her into a demon. Yo, I feel if Muzan didn't come along, that Gyutaro would have went after whoever did that and killed. He probably just would have killed everybody.
Holy shit!
Yeah, she's gonna really end up regretting doing that. Muzan? Nope. Should have finished him off a little quicker, I guess. I guess she regretted doing that a lot sooner than I thought she would, that's for sure. Oh, you're not prepared for this, Smoke Boy. You started a fight you can't finish. Split his face in two.
Good.
And his sword. Wow. I think I would be a little upset if someone took my eye, but I think burning his sister alive like that was a bit extreme. And in the end, he just ended up losing his whole life, so... But I guess they're still dying. Whatever injury he's gained from the samurai cutting him. And the fact that she was burned so badly. So cue Michael Jackson any moment now.
Last chance, who are you?
Okay, now Muzan? Another demon. Now I said up until this point, you know, all the demons have tragic backstories, but I wonder if they literally all have tragic backstories. Like, this guy here. Was he just, like, crazed for power and decided to join Muzan? So in the end, I guess he really wished that his sister had a better life. Well-bred young lady. Not sure what that means, but it seems a bit sus, to say the least. Because let's remember, people, she was only 13, so if that samurai did anything with her immoral, then I agree with the fact that she stabbed him in the eye with that hairpin. Is Gyutaro's appearance going to change any? Is her spirit talking to him after they died? Yep. Don't leave your sister like that, dude. And he's only doing that because he doesn't want to drag her down. Wow. Have they been reborn before? That would be interesting to find out. I mean, is other than demon? Like, before this time, did they know each other? Were they siblings before they were siblings and became demons? Like, is resurrection a thing in the series? Promise we made. They've got to be freezing so badly, and that little bit of hay that they're wrapped around. So is this just the way to death, and the other way is the way to being reborn? So you can choose? That would be interesting. That's what I thought, though. Every episode or every demon pretty much we've seen has something that happened in their life that forced them to decide to go down the path they did. Nezuko's like, yeah, they made up. Trust me, I know. I just wanted to do a little announcement that I am going to be doing a figure giveaway at 500 subscribers for a Super Masters Diorama 2 Trunks and Vegeta figure.
It's over 9,000! You enjoy it.
As a show of appreciation for the support that everybody's been giving me, all the comments everybody's been leaving, all the love from the anime community that I've been shown. I'm hoping to continue with what I'm doing and just to get better as I go to make the experience more enjoyable for everybody so that I can earn that sub from you. And like I said, at 500 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway for this figure. It is unopened, as you can see. So if you want to win that, then subscribe and just make sure that you're over 18 years of age and you live within the US. Because I don't know if I could afford the shipping outside. Like I said, though, with that said, I appreciate all the support I've been given. Thank you very much. I will see you all next time. Hey everybody, if you're enjoying the reaction so far, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that sub button down below. Leave a comment in the comment section. Maybe going over your favorite part of this season. Hit that like and check me out tomorrow when I watch Sabikui Bisco. Yeah, you took too long. Imagine if he got here 20 minutes sooner. How different the fight might have ended up going. Is it one of the requirements for becoming a Hashira to beat an upper? So he's beaten one before, but this one, I guess, was just that much stronger? Same with Rengoku. Like, I thought that was the requirement, or one of them. Not sure. I'll have to look that up. They all survived. What are you talking about? And they're all potential, like, Hashira's material. Like, just giving Tanjiro praise is a bit belittling of the actions of Inosuke and Zenitsu. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's been overcome by some kind of poison. Did he fight Gyutaro at some point and become poisoned, but he's just so powerful that he's been able to stave off its effects for so long? And then what happens if Nezuko comes here? Or is he about to die? Because he looks like he might be about to die. But if Nezuko's here, could she rid him of that real quick? Yeah, there's definitely been some long-term rivalry going between this guy and Muzan for sure. Alright, and then there's this genius. This room is trippy. The Infinity Castle. Yeah, I think our boy Tengen is definitely going to retire from this point. Down an eye and a hand. That's rough. The four of us returning intact. Mostly intact, right? Inosuke is a little still worse for the wear. So is Tanjiro, putting up that brave face though, for sure. Alright, everybody, and that was the episode. I've also heard that sometime this week we'll get an announcement for a possible Season 3 time. beyond a shadow of a doubt sure that we're going to be getting a season 3 and ongoing until the season's ended or the series itself is ended, because this anime is so widely popular that there's no way that they're just not going to keep animating it and hoping people also buy the source materials and other things like figurines and things of that nature to continue to support said series. So it's going to make quite a bit of money, and it's going to continue, no doubt. So with that said, the image that they show before you start the episode was Tengen, battered and beaten, looking like he was about to succumb to his injury. So the fact that Nezuko is somehow able to use her ability to burn away the poison he created, again, makes me wonder, because she also sort of did this against the spider demon too. I forget his name, but she used her ability, her blood demon art, to inflame the webs and make them disappear. So she used it again to inflame the poison inside Tengen and Inosuke to heal them. So again, I'm wondering if she's able to negate other demons' abilities, or maybe only certain abilities. And it did look to me again that she healed Inosuke some, but I guess she didn't. But I guess that would have been, a little too much, right? She comes in, again, a little clutch at the beginning of the episode, because we see that she uses, again, her blood demon art to buffer the impact of Gyutaro's final explosion attack by using her ability to basically burn away his ability. So she not only burns the poison, she not only burns the spiderweb, but she burned his blood attack as well. I think that's what his attack is. It's more or less like a hardened blood that goes out and just explodes. But yeah, she's a clutch character for sure, to say the least, because she also afforded everyone time to get together and Tengen to get there, because she monkey stomped the shit out of Daki before Tengen arrived. So, yeah, to say that Nezuko is an underrated character or overpowered character is an understatement. I don't think she's necessarily underrated, so I take that back, because she's loved by a whole lot of people. But she is very overpowered, that's for sure. And I think we're just getting to see like the surface abilities that she possesses. So later on in the series, we're going to see like a full-blown, powered Nezuko who isn't overcome by her demon urges. And that's going to be incredible. Another thing that we do see last episode that I really didn't touch on that much is Tanjiro kind of reverted to an ancestral type of form when his scar on his head looked more like a flame that the guy in his vision looked like, or actually Daki's vision looked like. That was actually Muzan's vision because of the blood inside of her. But something more will happen with that eventually, I'm sure. But anyway, Nezuko heals Inosuke and Tengen, and then we get Daki and Gyutaro's backstory, which is pretty much Gyutaro was born really ugly looking, and he was a burden to his mother, who lived in this entertainment district, and I guess they just cared nothing about children. They just wanted more and more money, and children were a burden because they had to be, cared for and paid for. But I guess her mother didn't really care, or his mother didn't care for him at all, and tried to kill him numerous times, but for whatever reason, he just kept living. And then Daki is born, and he has a reason to live. He finds a use as a go-to boy, basically, collecting debt that other people have racked up. And at the end, some girl, I guess, some madame, got upset over this and wanted him dead, and ends up attacking him with this samurai who Daki stabbed his eye out, because, again, I'm pretty sure that this guy did some really sus things to this really young girl, and he definitely deserved the end of that hairpin, if not more. But the samurai, along with the madame, tried to kill them, ended up failing because Gyutaro's rage was so intense that the fact that his sister was literally burned alive, that he killed both of them. And then as they're dying, another demon pops up, whose name I don't think we're given, and offers them, the chance to become demons, which they take. And we see a lot of back and forth with Daki and Gyutaro after they're killed. Gyutaro doesn't want her to follow him because he feels like he's a burden. And they say a bunch of really mean things to each other that are disingenuous and really they don't mean. And, Tanjiro goes up to him when he's screaming these things and puts his hand over his mouth, which I'm a little shocked that Gyutaro didn't bite him. But that would have been my main worry. But Tanjiro's big heart just, I guess, was more focused on what they were saying, because that's not something that he would ever say to Nezuko or want Nezuko to say to him. So they hash things out and come to some kind of conclusion at the end that they were going to follow each other to the end, which I guess it was death pretty much as they're walking through those flames. So at the end of the episode, a few little things happen. We have the leader of the Hashira talking about how Muzan has finally met his end, that they're coming for him, and that this generation of Hashiras or Demon Slayers in general will be his undoing. We also see Tengen talking to one of the other Hashiras whose name eludes me, that has a really cool looking design and reminds me of Orochimaru from Naruto. Basically, I guess this other Hashira's really shocked that Tanjiro survived, let alone Inosuke and Zenitsu as well. So we'll see when season 3 pops up. If two of them talk, it's going to be kind of interesting to see the conversation that they might have about how Tanjiro won and whatnot. And then at the very end, we see the upper 3 being warped into the Infinity Room by Muzan. So I'm guessing the other uppers are going to be warped there as well, so that they can have some big group to get together and talk about the fact that Daki and Gyutaro lost to the Hashira and just lower ranked Demon Slayers as well. And I'm pretty sure that talk is not going to go very well because Muzan is more than likely extremely pissed off right now. But with that said, once more, let me know what you all thought of this finale episode in the comments down below. I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that sub button as well. Leave a like. Let me know again what your favorite part of this entire season was. I've got to say mine was when Nezuko went all out. And I will catch you all tomorrow when I watch Sabikui Bisco. Until then, see you next time.